Hi and welcome back to my monthly planning series, Plan With Me, this time for the month of September 2023. I am super excited to sit down here today in this beautiful home of my friend in order to record this video for you and to talk with you about all of the things that happened in the month of August and plan with you for the month of September. How this works is super simple. I'm going to share a couple of different journaling prompts with you in order to help you reflect on your month as well and help you gain some insights into what are you doing well, what do you want to focus more of your energy on the next month, and obviously as well how to plan accordingly. And once I have shared all of the different journaling prompts with you, I'm happy to share a couple of insights from my own life as well to give you some inspiration and insight into how I reflect on all of these different prompts as well. So that's all I want to share before we dive in. So I would say, let's get started. Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia Arndt and I'm a peak performance coach and stress management trainer. And as always, I'm excited to sit down with you today and talk with you about what's been happening in the month of August. So here are the journaling prompts to reflect on the month of August. Number 1, what did you learn this month? What are you grateful for? What can you celebrate this month? What would you like to have made more time for this month? What inspired you this month? And finally, which people robbed you of your energy this month? So those are the journaling prompts for the month of August, and here are the planning prompts for the month of September as well. Number 1, what are your goals for this month? Number 2, what is your self-care goal for this month? And finally, make sure that you plan your month ahead. And I'll talk more about what that exactly means at the end of the video today. So now that we talked about all of the different journaling prompts for the month of August and September that you can, by the way, get from my Peak Performance Planner on Amazon, we can dive into the details. So I want to share with you a little bit about what I've been up to in the month of August. So I would say, let's dive in. The first question was, what did I learn this month? And oh man, there were so many different learnings this month and I'm so excited to share them with you. And I am so excited to actually record a video for you in the next couple of weeks as well on my first learnings hiring a very expensive business coach. But there's been a multitude of learnings over the month of August because I worked with her super closely together and a lot of progress has been made. But I think, and it's so hard to pick one learning because there are so many, really there are so many learnings, but I think one of the biggest ones was that I keep having to work on my limiting beliefs. I have to keep working on my confidence and my self-worth. And all of these things are not built in a day. It's all a process, and all of the learnings that I actually have are of course put into different kinds of videos. So for example, I just shared a video on the channel on how to build confidence because that's been something that I've been really working on. And I've had a lot of learnings along the way of how to do that. So one of the biggest learnings was definitely that. But I think overall, of course, the biggest learning is that investing in yourself is absolutely priceless. And I've been really feeling that on myself over the last couple of weeks, and I'm honestly so proud of myself for daring to make that kind of an investment in myself, trusting myself and really committing to making a ton of progress in a very short period of time. And that brings me right to the second question, which was the question, what are you grateful for today? And I'm definitely super grateful for my business coach that keeps reminding me that it's all already inside of me and she's just there to highlight it to me. But I'm so grateful for her to do that and to take that position. And I'm also super grateful just for the ton of progress that I've made in my business while creating so much more space for myself. Because I think I mentioned it in one of the last Plan With Me videos, I've really realized that, and that's another really important learning, that I've just kept myself busy. I was super busy over the last couple of months, and I did work 40 hours a week, but I didn't really focus on the right things that are actually generating revenue. And now that I've made that switch of actually focusing on the things that bring money, I have so much more time for myself. I have more time to invest in myself, to take the space, to go on vacation, to go on little weekend trips, and to just relax and enjoy. And that makes me show up as a better person myself as well. And it helps me to build more self-confidence within myself. So all of these things are so interconnected, and I talk about it all the time, but well, you know, sometimes we have to really experience it on ourselves to really have that insight again and that reminder again. So yeah, so that's what I'm super grateful for. Definitely super grateful for my coach, super grateful for all of the learnings, for all of the progress that I've made, and also super grateful for my partner that I've had so much time with this month, and it was just super wonderful to reconnect and have time together. So the next question was, what can you celebrate this month? And I'm celebrating two big things this month. Number one, 2 new corporate opportunities that I'm so excited about, and then also new coaching clients. I have restructured a lot of my work and a lot of my business, and I mentioned the consulting deck the last time in the video as well, and that's all brought me into the space that I am now, and it's super exciting. So I'm really celebrating that. The next question then was the question, what would you have liked to make more time for this month? And I sat with this question for a moment, and I reflected a little bit on what is coming up for me. And because of all of the space that I have been creating for myself within my business and outside of my business over the course of the month of August, the answer is honestly no one. Or nothing. Like, I feel like I've made actually space and time for everything, for my well-being, for my partner, for my friends, for my business, for my coach. And it's so incredible. And it shows that the more time you invest in yourself, the more energy you have to give in all of these different areas. So I'm so excited about that. And you might have a completely different realization on this one. And that's totally okay. You know, I am today celebrating the awareness of celebrating that I have everything that I've always wanted in my life. And you know, next month that can look so different already. But for this month, I'm just gonna sit in the joy of actually creating the space that I really always wanted to create for myself. The next question then is the question, who inspired you this month? And I mean, it's a no-brainer. Of course, my business coach super inspired me to be the person that I truly am. I got inspired by honestly my own progress that I've made in a short period of time. So it really keeps it built this momentum, and it kind of makes it all so exciting at the moment, because I've been putting myself out there and I've gotten really uncomfortable, and I've gotten out of my comfort zone and felt really uncomfortable to have conversations with clients that I've never had before. And that inspired me, and that built that momentum to keep on going, because I saw actually how much progress I can make when I do that. And yeah, other than that, I think really between my coach and myself and my partner, I think those are the most important people that inspired me this month. And then finally the question, who robbed you of your energy this month? And again, I sat with this question for a little while, and I think I actually answered this question last month as well. So if you're curious, make sure to check out last month's video on planning with me, because I know that I mentioned a few different people, but this month, again, I sat with the question and I realized, no, my energy is really good this month, and I'm celebrating that, because I know that it can be very different already next month. So I'm just going to enjoy it while it lasts. And I am celebrating myself for creating the boundaries that are required and the space required in order to just feel fueled. Okay, so now that we reflected a little bit on the month of August, let's dive into planning for the month of September. And the first question was the question, what are your goals for the month of September? And this is a really powerful question. So I want you to sit with this question and really reflect, okay, what is actually really important for me? what do you need to get accomplished in order to feel good about yourself at the end of the month? It doesn't matter if it is work related or personal related, but this is an important question. And the reason why I want you to plan so specifically is because in the last step, in the third step today in this video, I want you to plan your month ahead accordingly based on your questions. So for me, my goals are to actually close 2 corporate deals and to sign up and onboard 3 new one-on-one coaching clients, and to also enjoy a trip to Wisconsin that I'm taking mid-September. So I am creating mindfully and intentionally that space as well to just enjoy and be myself. Those are the goals for the month of September for me. And then the second question, of course, was what is your self-care goal for this month? And for me, I've really been doing really well with my workouts. I don't know, August has been really awesome. It's been a really, really awesome month, and it's great, you know. It's really awesome to see that sometimes you work on it and you set goals, but things are getting in the way of actually achieving your goals. But this month was just smooth sailing, and it's just been so nice. So last month was a great month in terms of exercise. I feel like I finally lost some weight, I finally ate healthier, I finally moved my body more, and I just want to keep on going with that. My goal for the month of September is just to be consistent with that and to stay in that space, because it feels so good and so nourishing and so much healthier than before. So the final and last prompt that I have for you today is the prompt, plan your month accordingly. And the reason why I wanted you to be so specific with your goals for the month of September is because now I want you to sit down and get really clear on your monthly plan. So first of all, what I always do in that regard is I mark all of the different important dates that are happening that month. For example, personal travel, people that are visiting me, work travel, things that I need to get done for work. All of these different things are important, so I mark that accordingly on my calendar, because it does take, of course, space and time. And then I start to really break down the goals that I have into actionable steps that I then tackle day by day. And so make sure that you're taking some time, because I oftentimes know that you listen to this information, but as long as you're not taking action, nothing in your life will actually change. So do it, test it out. Do take 2 minutes, 5 minutes of your time today to plan your calendar and see how that makes you feel. And I'm super, super excited to see you then in the next month's video, which is officially our 2-year anniversary of the Plan With Me series, which is insane. 2 years of Plan With Me videos, wow, 24 videos on just some more personal insights about what I'm up to in my own life, and I'm so excited that you're here for all of it. If you enjoy these videos, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below what it did for you today, how you're feeling about creating that space, and I'm excited to hear from you. So until then, take good care of yourself. I'm sending you a big hug, and I hope to see you in one of the next videos. Take good care and see you soon.